Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Thanks for checking out this weather webcast on this Tuesday. We record this at around 3 o'clock. Just another beautiful, ideal day across the region. Hopefully you're enjoying it because, as we've been talking about, the heat is just around the corner. Cloud-free pretty much on our Cook's Auto Body Cam over in Uptown Normal, looking very nice. Downtown Peoria also looking very nice as well. Just a very nice early spring afternoon. Flip over to X-Vision. Again, we are cloud-free. And flipping over to radar, we are also rain-free across the region. No surprise there. And we'll skip down to Florida, give you a quick update on Debbie. Torrential downpours still falling in the northern portion of the state. Flooding going to be the primary concern. Winds not a huge issue, and this is not anticipated to intensify. Sustained winds at around 40 miles an hour, gusts up to 46 miles per hour. Looks like it'll camp out over the Gulf probably for another 12 hours before it actually starts to head off towards the east. It looks like by Thursday morning it's out towards the Atlantic seaboard and eventually it makes its way up the coast and may clip portions of the coastal North Carolina region, possibly Virginia as well. Again, models are still very sketchy on that, but they have been very consistent that this track looks to move east. Not great news for us because we were hoping maybe if it heads west, it gets caught up in the Central Plains and possibly brings us a little bit of rain. That does not look like it will be happening. We are very dry thanks to high pressure and control for us. Warm front will move through later tonight and into tomorrow, and that will bring in some hotter air. We're in the 80s right now, low 80s mostly. 80 in Peoria, 80 in Bloomington, and 80 in Galesburg for your 3 p.m. temperatures. Very nice across the state, 81 in Chicago, 80 in Indianapolis, 85 St. Louis, but you see 90s right now in Kansas City and Springfield. Actually, that's a little cooler than yesterday where they were topping out in triple digits. They had a weak cold front, a backdoor cold front that has brought the mercury down just a little bit, but you can see the heat out in Tulsa at around 102, so that is building and will be heading out east. Dew points right now, again, 60 and above. You start to feel a little bit, and it is a little muggy in places like Tulsa, Springfield, and Kansas City. It's not too bad considering how high the heat is out there, and that's heading our direction, and that's important to note because yes, we will be extremely hot, dangerously hot on Thursday, but it doesn't look like we're going to be talking about oppressive humidity to go along with it. We're probably talking about 5 to 10 degrees warmer in that feels like temperature than the actual temperature. That's what's like in Tulsa. It's 110. And again, remember that the actual temperature is 102, so they're feeling a little bit about 8 degrees warmer than the actual temperature. And again, all this is heading off towards the east. Very quiet conditions right now on our watch and morning map across the Midwest. And we're in for a very comfortable night tonight, so enjoy it. 71 at 10 o'clock, 67 at midnight. We'll dip down to a low of around 60 across much of the viewing area. Again, big upper level ridge. Area of high pressure is what's bringing in this high heat. We get clipped by it tomorrow, and that will bring our temperatures to the mid-90s. The high will start to settle over us, I believe, as we head into Thursday. And that will be bringing in that high heat, the hottest probably day of the week, Thursday afternoon, where that high just camps over us. Winds, we won't have much to really cool us off, unfortunately, because that high settles over much of the state. Numbers for tomorrow, 87 at lunchtime, 94 tomorrow afternoon. It'll be 94 also in Bloomington, 94 Galesburg. Probably hotter out west, especially southwest, so McDonough, Schuyler, Cass counties are probably going to be in for maybe some higher heat tomorrow. We'll really all start to see the heat as we head into Thursday. Here's our latest model run. I'm not going quite as warm as this. I'm actually forecasting a high of 101, but some of the models have been trending into that 105 category, and some of the more recent models say out towards the west. Western counties, maybe Knox, McDonough, Warren, Schuyler, you could be getting in that 105 to 110 category. So, and the heat looks to stick around for quite some time as well. We'll be in the upper 90s on Friday. We'll scale it back a little bit for the weekend with scattered rain chances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with highs in the low 90s. Much of next week, at least early on, the models are indicating we're still hovering around 90. So we're not going to get a relief from the heat. We're looking to stick in this heat wave for at least the next week or so. And be very dry as well. We don't have a lot of significant rain chances, just some insult to injury. The drought continues, severe drought for some, and then you're going to add that high heat on top of that with mostly sunny skies. It's going to suck whatever little moisture is in the ground just out as we head over the next several days. That'll do it for your weather webcast on this Tuesday afternoon. Of course, we'll have updates on our blog, also on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And if you're local to us, we invite you to join us for WMVD 31 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Have a great Tuesday evening.